And number 8, she will never tell you that she is a Sigma.
And then, of course, all the comments, the entire comment section are all these women saying, hey, that's me. That reminds me of me. What the Sigma? Yeah, we get it. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and we're going to go ahead and just get right into it today. So grab your popcorn, get a snack, get a beverage, put your feet up, do whatever you need to do, get comfy. My name's Ratboy. Let's get into it.
Here are 8 signs of a Sigma woman. Number 1, she's a loner. Number 2, she prefers being alone. Number 3, she's very confident being alone.
What is that? What is that?
This is very interesting. So they're lonely. That is the that's the definition of the Sigma. They're lonely. You know, there is such a it is very hypocritical whenever women can get on this platform and they can say all of this stuff. But if a man were to say all this stuff, you know what those comments would say? You know the word. You know the word. They say that in the comments, but you don't see it in these comments. It's kind of weird. Let's continue.
Number 4, she's very confident in herself and her abilities, and the opinions of others about her, they don't matter. Number 5, she knows the truth that the best way that she can help you is to help herself.
What the Sigma?
And she knows that the best way for you to help her is for you to help yourself. Number 6, she is of course an introvert and likely also very intuitive. Maybe even has a life path number of 1. Ooh. Number 7, because of her highly intuitive nature, she is also highly sensitive and also very much a powerful manifester. Ooh. And number 8, she will never tell you that she is a Sigma.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
And then, of course, all the comments, the entire comment section are all these women saying, hey, that's me. That reminds me of me. What the Sigma? Yeah, we get it. These videos only exist to sort of pad the female ego. And this is also, men do this on TikTok too. There's a lot of these channels that, you know, spit out this rhetoric that pads the egos of these women. But I find these types of videos very interesting, because if you were to search the same search, but just change woman to man in the search bar, the the man's video is only like 10 seconds long, and there's only 2 things. So it's hilarious. And as she goes through this list, you know, this is all going to be things that are very self-serving for a woman. Okay, being alone. Newsflash, you're already alone, so you better enjoy being alone. Well, I mean, you have cats. You have a few cats. You know, after these women hit the wall, they suddenly become these Sigma females, right? So they prefer being alone. They want to be alone. It's not a coincidence that just nobody wants to be around them, because they're just very bitter. That's why these people don't want to hang out with them. But, you know, in their mind, they're the Sigma. They're pushing everyone away on purpose because they have bigger plans. Look, you don't have any plans. You have nothing going on. Okay? You're done. You're cooked. Okay? And as she goes through this list, you can actually tell, if you were to go back and watch, you can actually tell that it's basically all the same things. The first 3 or 4 she lists, it's all the same thing. And then the last 3, it's just all the same thing. It all means the same thing. Okay, but she needed to pad that 1 minute. She had to hit that 1 minute mark to get those AdSense, so she had to pad that video a little bit. It's okay. All right. I appreciate the grind, but you're not a Sigma female. Okay, you're actually, what you are is you're a coping female because you're lonely. That is what it all boils down to. You can call yourself a Sigma. You can call yourself a Sigma.
She says that she's a Sigma female, and I am never going to be in a romantic relationship again. Let's get into it. I'm Lisa, the love coach, and that is not a Sigma female. That is a wounded female. That is a female who was in a romantic relationship and it didn't work out, and she's still emotionally charged by that relationship and never really healed after it, didn't explore her own self, her hand in the relationship, why she was in a relationship that appears to have done her dirty.
This is the worst.
These women never get healed from these relationships, gentlemen. This is a hard fact that you have to understand. And if you've met these women, you know exactly what I'm talking about. These women never heal from these relationships. It is always on their mind. And there's really nothing you can do in this situation with women like that. The only thing that a man can do is to just avoid them. That is the easiest way. You need to vet these women 100%. You need to figure out where they've been, who they've been hanging out with, who they've been hanging around. All of this matters whenever you're choosing a woman to date seriously. Honestly, me personally, not gonna happen. You know, I'm not looking to get married. I'm not looking to get in any sort of serious relationship. It's just not worth it. The quality is just not. It's not there. It is definitely not there for me, and it's not there for a lot of men out there either. Very rare today. I would say just avoid women who are just forever unhealed from all the dudes that have been in her rotation and driving through like the window at Wendy's. It's just nonstop, and it does cause a lot of damage. It causes a lot of trauma with these women. They never heal from this stuff ever. It is definitely a sad situation when men get involved with women like this, and they try to fix them. These men try to fix these women. It's just not going to happen. It's not. You can't fix that. They're cooked. They're done. They're toast.
What did she learn from it, and why did she not open herself up to love again? Sigma females are very self-loving, and they understand that they have personal responsibility and accountability in all outcomes of their life. That includes relationships. So a Sigma female will look at every relationship as a lesson. She'll always say, what can I learn from this situation? I was a participant in this situation, and I'm going to learn from it, and I'm going to apply the wisdom to my relationships moving forward. A Sigma female is always looking to better herself. She is never a victim. She is never bitter. She just always looks to make herself better.
Okay. So should
Well, then by that definition, then there is no such thing as a Sigma female. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for showing. I'll talk to you guys later.
What the Sigma?
No, this is 100% true. And the very last part of what she's saying is that for a woman, that term, the Sigma female term, is very self-serving. It is very selfish. And so, of course, they're going to resonate with that. Of course, they're going to label themselves as a Sigma female, because anything else would actually seem kind of crazy. It is a very selfish mindset, thinking that that is what that means. It's just to, only do for yourself, only care about yourself, and don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Which, if you look at the definitions of what a Sigma male is, and it's the exact opposite of that. Which, honestly, nobody cares. I definitely don't care. Okay, none of this really matters. And actually, I will tell you the meaning behind this entire video at the very end, but we have a few Reddit stories we're going to go over real quick, and I am going to give a little bit of advice. A lot of good advice is coming up, by the way. I found this on r/dating. Girlfriend wants a break. Me and my girlfriend have been together for a little under 2 years. Last night, she called me out of the blue saying that she needs a break, mentioned breaking up, and other stuff. This was out of nowhere, and it really confused me. I hate it when people are wishy-washy with me. I don't know what to do. She says she needs time to focus on things. I'm just really confused and don't know what to do. Edit, we're both 19, and she has depression and an anxiety disorder. Plus, right now, she is sick with something, maybe strep throat, I don't know. But she says, I love you, but I just get even more confused when she said that. Her reasons for breakup are family, school, work. I've been thinking that she's just overthinking things, and that I really shouldn't be as worried.
What the fuck?
Stop it. Get some help.
Every guy knows what's going on in this situation. Every guy has, well, I'm not going to say every guy, but a large majority of men have been in this situation where she's just not that into you, bro. You gotta let her go. Break up with her. Break up. There is really no such thing as taking a break in a relationship, honestly. I mean, I never really recognized that. A lot of women do, because they always think about keeping that back pocket dude and making sure there's plenty of options on the table for them. A lot of men don't have any options, so they're going to choose to have a relationship where the girlfriend isn't constantly taking breaks to go get her back blown out by a random dude and then be, okay, well, I'm done, let's get back together. Like, why would any guy agree with this? Your girlfriend wants to take a break and then she comes back 2 weeks later with, her body count's 20 plus more than it was. It just doesn't make any sense why a man would agree to do this. But yeah, I would even say that she's probably been getting raw dogged by this dude this whole time. I mean, and that's just a sad situation. But yeah, I mean, of course she's sick. She's probably got a lot more than strep throat. She's probably got something else. But no, I have seen this happen so many times. It's happened so many times that it's kind of like a meme at this point. It is a running joke. The girlfriend wants to take a break. It's definitely a running joke. Just call it off. If a woman says she wants to break up, or if a woman says she wants to take a break, just call off the whole thing. It's not worth it. Dating makes no sense. I don't understand dating at all. I started seeing someone I met at the gym. We had a great date, talk often, and had plans to meet up to watch the football game at my place on Saturday. I get groceries, make plenty of food, and get drinks set up. Let him know everything is set up just for him not to respond. Just ghosted. I saw him at the gym yesterday. Just a fist bump and a head nod. No acknowledgement of what happened or anything. I understand he's probably not that into me. So I'm not chasing him or anything. I just don't get the dating game. I'm 30 female and never figured out the dating game. At this point, I don't think I ever will. Oh well.
You're in my house, fatso, and you didn't ask permission. So you and your friends can leave now, or they can carry your fat out in a bucket.
Yeah, you never will. You never will. No, she's not asking for advice, so I'm not going to give you any advice on this. But I will tell you what the man was thinking. Okay, this is the guy you met at the gym. If you're into this dude, if you're 30 and a female, and you're into this dude, I'm only going to have to assume this guy's in really good shape. He's really tall. He has a lot of options, and you were just you didn't make the cut. These women have a really hard time not understanding that these dudes with options are always going to pick the better options. They're not going to pick this 30-year-old that, she's hitting the wall and she's trying to get back into shape and she's meeting chads in the gym. So you're going to be disappointed. I mean, does this always happen? No, absolutely not. These dudes have a rotation of these types of women, that they can, call and text at any moment. And even this guy, okay, he ghosted her. He stood her up, whatever. He gives her the fist bump in the gym. He could call or text her in one day and get something set up just right away. Like no issue. And this woman will agree, not knowing, thinking, this woman will be thinking that there's something there, that, oh, well, he's finally interested in me. Oh, but in reality, you're just next in line in the rotation. You see, these guys keep constant women in the rotation, and a lot of times there are women on the back burner, so they will have a few, 7 or 8 different women that they choose from, and then they have these post-wall women that are like kind of set aside. They're still nice to him. Like I said, they meet him in the gym and they'll see him maybe a few times a week, and you get the fist bump, you get the, good job, nice to see you and talk to you later. And then you're always, these women are always open for that text, just shoot him the text. And then, she's at the door in under 30 minutes, like dominoes. Happens every time. But let me know what you guys think. That is going to be the end of today's video. Please hit like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Rat Boy out.